Welcome to Car-Free Chronicles. Today, I'm going on a quick overnight bike camping trip with my buddy Ryan to prove to myself that you don't need to carve out massive chunks of time in order to have an adventure.
It's just after 6 o'clock on a Thursday. We're going camping. I gotta say, finding a bikeable distance campsite that's open in LA is not the easiest thing in the world. It's a little bit easier being up in the northeast corner against the mountains here, but still had to do a few scouting missions. Finally found one that I think will work, so we're gonna go give it a try. I guess I'll say this, the place we're going is no secret. If you live around here and you ride bikes around here, you will recognize where this place is, but let's keep a little mystery involved, huh? Go find it for yourself. On a gravel bike, it's like just challenging enough of a trail to be fun. On a fully loaded cargo bike, it might be a little more challenging of a trail than will be fun, which will be extra fun for me and you because we just get to watch.
I live about 1.5 miles from the Angeles National Forest, which I used to make fun of before I lived here. What forest? Isn't it just scrubby desert mountains? But now that I spent a lot of time exploring them, I realized the younger me didn't really know what he was talking about. We're about 15 minutes from my house and, I mean, look at this. This is not what I think of when I think of Los Angeles. But it's right here. There are so many adventures to be had in these mountains, and they've been a lifeline for me as a person who loves nature and decided to live in a city known for cars and concrete. I love going on big, epic bike adventures. In 2023, I took a 400-mile ride out through Joshua Tree and around the Salton Sea. The year after that, I rode the Aquarius Trail through the Utah backcountry, but those are stories for another day. Life doesn't always hand you time or resources to do those kind of trips. Alastair Humphreys coined the term microadventures. Simple expeditions and challenges which are close to home, affordable, and easy to organize. He says that adventure is a state of mind. You do not need to fly to the other side of the planet to undertake an expedition. You don't need to be an elite athlete, expertly trained, or rich to have an adventure. Adventure is all around us at all times. Adventure is accessible to normal people in normal places in short segments of time and without having to spend much money. Yeah, I knew I liked that guy. He knows what he's talking about. I think a big part of this whole car-free experiment of mine is just to inject a bit of adventure into my everyday life. Speaking of adventure, there's one creek crossing on the trail that's super fun to ride through, but even in July, the water was deep enough that I was concerned it was gonna submerge the entire cargo bike motor.
So actually, this side looks shallow enough. The line is like here. I think it's pretty. Yeah, if you just clear out a couple. All right, I'm gonna go for this.
Okay, here we go.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, no!
Yeah, dude, no!
You cursed me! No! You cursed me! My hat's in the river!
The tent is in the river too. Dang!
I was so focused on the river part that I forgot about the bank part.
Oh, damn. Oh, you just tipped over right here. Well, everything stayed attached to the bike.
Yeah.
Now's the, can we pick it up? Impressive. Look at that, like nothing happened. Thing's invincible. Dude, epic. Nothing like a little river crossing to keep things spicy. I I do love this corridor right here with all the oak trees going over. It's just so magical. Yeah, this is.
The last half mile of the trail is where things get technical, but Ryan handled the cargo bike like a veteran.
Very nice. I'm impressed. Now it's sharp left turn. Ooh, yeah. From my memory, there's only one more little rock patch that I think will be tricky to navigate on that thing. Oh, there's two. Forgot about this one. It's also just like requires such precise line selection that I don't, it's a nimble bike, but not.
Yeah, go ahead. Just keep narrating. I got no need for any help.
So I hear this is Ryan carrying all of our stuff.
If any of you thought you wanted to be friends with that Chronicles guy, this is what it's like.
It's bad. It's not fun. Oh yeah, I should also mention it's Ryan's birthday tomorrow, and I'm making him do all this. Okay, now I think there's only one section. Whew. Very nice. This is it. This is the section. He continues to surprise me. Oh! As I'm saying, he continues to surprise me.
You continue to curse me.
I do continue to jinx you.
It's starting to feel like I should have 3 of the 4 meters.
You were just dragging it sideways.
We didn't pick a safe word. How about?
This is it. The campsite's literally around the corner.
I've used a bunch of different sleep systems while bikepacking. Most often, I just put 2 tarps in a bag, put one on the ground, flip the bike upside down, and stake the other one over the top like a little A-frame. It's super compact, lightweight, but only barely technically qualifies as shelter. I've also carried an entire 2-person backpacking tent, which is comfortable to sleep in, but heavy and takes up most of the room in my bags. This time, I'm trying out the Montiro Wander Hawk dedicated bikepacking tent. It's super small, super lightweight, and it's supposed to be pretty easy to set up.
Dude. Okay, so I did just get this, and I literally took it out of the box and I attached it to the bike. I have never set this up. So this is sort of my field test for how easy it is. We're gonna see how long this takes for the very first setup.
Okay, I won't make you watch the whole thing, don't worry.
I don't know how long it's been, but we're close. Time.
Call it 8 minutes.
8 minutes setup. That's pretty good.
The Wander Hawk is surprisingly spacious for a 1-person tent. You can roll the outer rainfly all the way open for some nice ventilation, and it has huge internal storage pockets for clothes and gear. I've got to say, after trying this out, I think my days of slapping a tent over my bike are over. I had the best night of sleep in 2 months, and I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that I wasn't sharing a room with a 10-week-old baby, and everything to do with the fact that I was sleeping in a nice, cozy tent.
All right. Crack beer and sip by the river?
That's what I was thinking. Cheers.
Oh. Cheerio.
Oh, it's so good.
We made dinner, enjoyed the evening, and had a remarkably quiet night camping just a few miles from the city limits. The next morning, we made coffee and then had an unexpected visitor to camp.
That thing's fucking huge.
Oh, bro.
You got a zoom lens? Because I don't really want to get that close.
Hey.
It's still kind of scary.
Yeah, not like...
When do we give it the rest of our flatbread?
I'm not planning to feed the bear, but... Dude, that's so cool.
Nature is all around us.
Maybe it's just me, but sometimes I forget that you can literally go do something like this anytime you want to. Not every adventure has to be massive in order to be memorable. And remembering that microadventures are something you can do pretty much anytime makes all of life feel a little more adventurous. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want more car-free adventures in Los Angeles, you know what to do.